All right, guys. So we're going to be looking at this assignment, and we're going to be looking at some things to change in your Gmail. Okay. So let's look at a couple of things together. All right. So first of all, what we're going to be doing, we're going to look at editing some of your settings, how to add a signature, how to add labels to kind of get rid of some spam emails and help organize your Gmail. And so let's kind of look at some of those things. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, you're going to first of all, you're going to want to open up your Gmail. All right, and if you look over here in this top right-hand corner where I'm circling my cursor, all right, you're going to see this little gear wheel. Okay, this is how we're going to access our settings. Now, it may pop up like this. We want to click See All Settings. All right, the very first thing you're going to want to do is we want to make sure that we choose Reply instead of Reply All. All right. You want to do this so that you don't always reply to the whole group, or you can specifically choose to reply to the whole group. So how to get to that, right, is while you have all of these settings up, right here under default reply behavior, you are going to choose reply. Okay, make sure reply is set right there. Scroll all the way down and then go ahead and click save. Okay. Now, if it takes you off of this page, just to get back, you're going to click this gear. It's going to open this up, and we're going to go ahead to our next thing. The next thing we're talking about is creating a label. Okay. Now, why are we going to create a label? I don't know about you guys, but I get emails all the time from the Google Classroom. And so if I type Google Classroom, every time somebody adds something or submits something late, I get a reply, all right, from the Google Classroom, right? So in this case, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to copy this email. I'm going to hit Command Copy. And now when we go back in here, we are going to make sure that all of those emails, all of these that are just no reply, may have added a comment, anything like this, is going to go to its own folder. So let's go ahead and show you how we do that. So we're going to click Settings, See All Settings. All right, the first thing we got to create a label. All right, and I'm going to label it something that's going to make sense to me. And since I saw that is coming from the Google Classroom and it's from a no reply account, I'm going to type Google Classroom and then parentheses just so I know what is coming from. It is no reply. Okay, and I'm going to click create. And so what you'll see here on the left hand side, I've got Google Classroom no reply. Now there's nothing in it right now, right? Even though I've got all of these messages, this is where you have your label. Now we've got to filter your messages into that. So I'm going to go back to my gear, click See All Settings. And now instead of clicking labels, I'm going to come just to the right here and I'm going to click filters. And now you can see I've created one before for FBLA. Now we're going to create a new filter right here, this button. And I'm going to paste, all right, Command V if you're on Mac, Control V if you've copied it in there. And you're going to see it automatically recognize that I've been getting emails from this. So I'm going to click that. And now all I've got to click is Create Filter. Now that's not it. Now what I'm going to do, because I've already created, all right, I want it to apply a label, and I want it to apply it to go to the Google Classroom no reply. So I'm going to click that right there. And then that's only going to do it from here on out. That's if I get another email, that's where it's going to go. So I want to also be sure I mark also apply filter to matching conversations. This means any of those conversations, like the emails that I've already previously are already in my inbox, whether I've read them or not, they're going to be put into this folder. So I'm going to click create filter. And now what you'll notice, if I go to my inbox, oh, sorry, someone's at the door. All right, sorry about that. So what you'll notice is all of those emails are going to be pulled right here. And now all of the emails there, boom, we're good to go. And it will pull them in there. And so they're not just clogging up my email, right? So make sure you guys create a filter. Now, the last thing you guys are going to be doing before you kind of have your summary submission for this is you guys are going to create a signature, all right? So what you'll notice with a signature is automatically mine here at the bottom here is something that's going to be there. It signifies it's going to pop up every time you send an email. It's going to kind of help you guys look more professional. Something better just to kind of add to your email. So we're going to click See All Settings once again, and you're going to scroll down towards the bottom, and right here where it says signature, you guys will have something blank, right? You probably don't have a signature applied. Well, you're going to just simply click Create New. Now, I'm going to call this one my student example. You guys can just call it your signature, and I'm going to click Create. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to encourage you first, you're going to click Insert Image. Now, yours is going to look different than mine. You won't have my drive or upload. You're only going to have web address URL. All right, this is just because the settings set within the parameters of your Gmail due to the district. So to kind of add a little image to yours, what you're going to do, you guys are going to refer to this worksheet, right? If you click link to the CPAW, open this up, it's going to bring you to a Crescent High School CPAW. So you're going to hit Command C or Control C to copy that, and then we're just going to simply paste that in there. All right, our image pops up. Now, as you can see, it's very large. If you click where the image is, I'm going to make it small. Now, I'm going to hit Enter because I want to have a space right up here above it. Now, all I want you guys to do is make sure you add your name, and then I want you to put grade level, your grade level there. Ooh. And then you guys, after you have done that, what you'll want to make sure is with that saved, you're going to go down all the way to the bottom. You're going to click Save Changes. All right. And then I'm going to go back here one more time. You could have done this before. I got a gung-ho. You want to use this. Make sure right here, instead of no signature, which is probably where it is now, I want you to make sure you have the one you just created and make sure you choose it for on forward. All right, so even when you go to reply or forward a message, that's going to pop up. Okay, now make sure you click Save Changes so it saves all of those. And now what you guys are going to do to kind of show me this, you're going to submit a screenshot showing me that you can create that label for, I've seen a lot of students, Google Classroom emails pop up everywhere. I want you guys to create a label just like the one here that is going to show that you've got all that in your Google Classroom. Do a screenshot where I can see how many of those you have. I'm just kind of interested to see. And then you guys are also going to send me an email. So with that being said, let's show you how that's going to look really quick. What I want you guys to do is send me an email. So my email is Long J. That should pop up really quick. All right. And you can put that this is your signature email. And all I want you to do is write a 2 to 3 sentence email telling me about what you learned during this unit. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to want to first properly address me, right, Mr. Long, and the comma goes after the name. All right, skip a line and say during this unit or lesson provide 2 to 3 3 sentences. All right. And then you're going to add as if you are actually, there. And then I should see your signature at the bottom. I'm looking for proper and correct sentences, right, guys? Don't just simply add stuff in there or use incorrect grammar. You guys are high school now, so let's make sure we use proper grammar and sentences there, okay? All right, that is what you guys have for this lesson.